There's been circumstantial evidence of some serious insubordination, plots of a coup. I'm convinced that it's someone under your management, and I need your help to find out who that is.
Is it just you and your associate?
It was you, Lieutenant Johannes Volz. Draken came in as Deputy Daryl von Veridium, and I was Deputy Riva von Derchi.
Riva! Oh, you're gonna kill him.
It felt like your hold person was canceled by an outside force.
Cheaters! So, you said there's a desk.
There's a desk crushing your good friend who has 2 HP.
You doing okay? Like, you look a little rough.
No response.
Target acquired. Let's bounce.
Foundlings, and welcome back to the Odd Campaign. This is Season 5, Episode 2, what I have entitled A Date with Destiny. I am Quentin Ott, your GM here, and I am surrounded by a whole table of lovely players, so go ahead and introduce themselves one by one, or all at the same time if you all feel like it. Go.
Destiny, you are mine.
You didn't send it. I'm ashamed of you.
What, Destiny? You are mine? No,
That's not your character intro. Go!
But that's the song. Okay, hi. My name is Emily, and today I'm playing Snow. She is the leader of the Odd Guild alongside with her faithful wolf companion, Nichia, who is the king. Thank you.
You need to catch your breath there? Someone get her an inhaler.
Get the ambulance.
Well, I'm RL, and I play Zana Xerxes Zion with her faithful bird companion, Alistair, who is a little bit of a twat sometimes. Is that a bad word?
In some circles, it would be. I think for British listeners, it might be, but I don't think the British care. Also, my armpits are really sweaty for some reason.
I had an emotional breakdown. She's having a physical breakdown. It's great.
Just breathe. Woo-saw.
But, that's just my inner self, my inner twat.
I am neither faithful nor a bird.
Hi, I'm Jonathan. I, play Tama. Feeling a little under the weather today, but luckily Tama's voice is already kind of, raspy, so it'll work out. It'll work out all right.
I feel like our audience is just going to sit there and be like, there's a difference?
Leave a comment down below if you can hear a difference.
We do love Jonathan, I promise.
Yeah, it's fine.
Last time on the Odd Campaign, we had one bombastic bard who smooth-talked her way straight into the principal's office and barely managed to keep the foe at bay just long enough for our sneaky sleuths to finish downloading the contents of the general's computer. Guns were blasting, inanimate objects possessed, hit points were low, and as a last-ditch effort, the power of true love was invoked. A mythical potion sourced from the sin of lust herself turned the tides of battle. And we are rejoining the Odd Guild as they have now successfully exited the facilities by none other than the personal escort of the general himself. But we're catching up with them back at headquarters.
See, now I'm afraid I'm just going to get, really intimate paintings of the general just, sent to my residence somewhere.
It'll be funny. He could have those commissioned.
Oh, no.
But the sad thing is this is an entire civilization that focuses on science and not the arts, so they'd all be really bad.
They're stick figures.
It's true.
It's just stick figures with really big muscles laying on a couch.
Just the muscles, eh? Oh, what's that little stick right there? Huh.
That's a muscle.
That's suspicious.
Well, I can't believe that actually went very well.
I mean, yes, considering we're not really a group meant for stealth into...
You did a good job at the stealthy bit.
But we're not a group really built for co-op missions.
Cooperative?
We did cooperate, I think.
We did.
I think we all cooperated very well. Me in the car, I felt very needed as the getaway. I mean, I was surprised of you guys, right? Like, I kept the engine running so that we could leave at a moment's notice, and you guys just walked out all nice and nonchalantly.
Yeah, everything went fine. There were absolutely no strange occurrences whatsoever.
And it only cost us one date with the general. And by us, I mean Snow.
Stop.
What?
Don't No.
You have a date?
No.
It's kind of like an undercover thing.
It's like a thing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
We don't know how much.
Not undercovers anywhere.
Why would you even mention it like that?
I don't
was thinking of,
know.
like,
She gets panicky when she's like this.
Yeah.
Panicky.
she gets panicky when she's panicking? I guess that makes that math tracks. That's a good point.
This has gotten so much better.
Well, I just assumed that, he said he'd meet you there at, like, what was it? At 7?
I think I said, don't call me, I'll call you, and then I blanked out.
Yeah. Wait, you blanked out?
I did.
That was just like, is that why you were so silent and wistful when you were walking?
Wait.
There was also the fact there were a lot of muscles involved. There was more than I could count.
Wait. Does the
2,
true love
3,
potion work both ways?
4.
You learning how to count,
5.
Draken?
Well, I mean, I guess I'm the only one who knows how to count because I think we're missing a member.
2, 3. Yeah, no, I have no idea.
Wait, do you not know how to count, Snow?
I
Is that what you just were admitting?
No, I can count, I promise.
I passed preschool. If you're talking about Johann, Buddy got pretty banged up, so I thought he was going to, like, the hospital or something.
The hospital?
Wouldn't it be a
Here?
little suspicious if he went to the hospital? Also, like, last time I checked, like, no one wants to go to the hospital.
Did he
Wait.
fall out of the car?
Where did he go?
I don't know. He just started walking out the door and he just kind of vanished.
He left a note for you guys.
He was the true spy all along.
Wait, is that actually something we're suspecting here? Do you think he works for Camille Lacimus?
That could be really bad. Hold on,
Oh,
what does that
that
note
would-
say? Unfurls the note. Me reading clearly in... Go ahead, take it away.
To my fellow constituents, I thank you for your efforts in protecting Araveldum and its people. But due to recent life-altering and threatening events, I will not be joining you personally in the fight against Camille and her plans to undo this nation. I understand what Stefan saw in you now. You have what it takes to do what needs to be done. This is way too crazy for me. Breaking stuff with your hands, magic birds, using love potions, putting your soul in things and ripping at it. You know what? I just need some time to process. Officially, I'm going to be away on a wildlife survey, far away from here. I wish you the best of luck for your mission. With this recording, you should find Roland's firearm. Be careful when you use it. It's heavily modified. I've also attached a list you may find helpful. Due to the sensitive nature of this message, it will self-destruct in 3,
Wait, write down that
2,
list.
1.
Wait, it's paper. Ah.
Who has the gun?
Does this classify as a gun?
Yeah, that's the gun.
This
Be
looks
careful
like a
with-
hand cannon.
Yes, it kind of is. It's a hand cannon gun. Please be careful with it.
Like, it's almost 3 feet long. Its barrels are like 6 inches in diameter.
Does anyone know how to use that?
Roland.
I mean, me for one, I don't really use firearms.
You take the pointy end and you stick it in somebody else.
No, there's not a pointy end.
Oh, that's really awkward, because I,
Tommy, you don't use weapons in the first place.
I know. It's, like I said, see,
Well, you do use firearms now. And ice arms.
I find my hands can usually do the job just as well, if not better, than most weapons.
Snow, have we heard from Daniel recently? Is he a high enough level to cast True Resurrection?
true resurrection?
Well, yeah, because we were trying to resurrect some Russian girl.
Oh, Elias.
Yeah, she used guns.
Hold on. Daniel, are you alive? Question mark.
Is that the player that died? I heard about her.
He says he is far too busy right now. Currently on floor 5. He is building Godzilla for some reason.
Snow. Mecha Godzilla.
Mecha Godzilla.
You never know when that's going to come in handy.
Oh, did I add you in that chat? Oh, that's really awkward. I'm just going to remove that.
Daniel
what?
doesn't talk to me anymore. Sal, however, messaged me daily. Can't get him to shut up.
Is it just a bunch of crying face emojis?
It is a lot of emojis, yeah.
He really likes Pictionary, I've learned.
These sound like interesting individuals.
Oh, yeah.
Well, bud, you're part of the Odd Guild now.
You're kind of an interesting individual yourself there, buddy.
I mean, I guess that's quite true, yes.
So, did everyone accomplish their mission while we were on our little field trip?
You betcha. I pull out the floppy disk. I got it right here.
Well, I was originally hoping to take a look at that facility as well, but didn't really get the opportunity for that.
Yeah, wait, speaking of which, Draken.
What'd you find?
Yeah, you abandoned us mid-ship. Jump mid-ship.
I didn't... What?
Bailed?
We were all on the same ship.
Well, yeah,
the
but
same ship
you
was
ran
a
to
giant secret government facility.
All right, so you ran to a different room in the giant facility. What did you find?
What do you mean? Things and stuff?
What kind of things and stuff?
Well, I don't know what I
Pictures?
found. What? No, who leaves physical evidence behind?
So is there a computer around here, or...
I mean, I would imagine Stefan would have one if he
Where-
gave us a floppy disk.
Wait a second. Where is Stefan?
He's currently at the location we told him to go to.
Which,
As far as I was aware.
I
Hold on.
might not be... Where did we tell him to go? Not to, like, the fish place with the scary fish people. He didn't go there alone.
I highly suggested that it was checked out. Yeah.
Oh my... He didn't go alone, did he?
As far as I'm aware, maybe.
You want to check on him and see if he's still alive?
You think this thing reaches further than 10 miles?
It's worth a shot.
He said 10 miles, and I was further.
And we get to say that we have our mission complete.
Come in, Big Eagle.
Just radio silence.
I don't think we're reaching him.
He's dead.
I think the range of the walkie is bad.
10 miles.
Plus, not to mention, he's probably under, like, a couple 100 feet of water, so...
Do walkie-talkies work underwater?
I don't know.
I don't know. I mean, radio waves would travel, wouldn't they?
But wouldn't they mess up the way...
Right, because, like, the density of water is different
Wait,
than
yeah,
air.
no. How else do submarine...
Oh,
like,
wait, no,
they
that's it.
receive
no,
signals?
she makes a good... What, are they different?
But
Wait,
I think
so-
that's satellite, so we're off topic. Okay, everybody.
All right. So,
I mean, if Stefan gave us a floppy disk, I'm sure he's got a computer around here somewhere.
Yeah, just take a look around.
all right. I will use my
Scooby
perception.
gang, split up and look for clues.
Woof.
Oh, does that
Are
make
you
this
saying
Chia
you're
our Scooby-Doo?
you're Scooby style? Why would you wolf? Ruh-roh, Raggy?
26.
30.
30.
Wilson and Draken are still discussing who is what member of the Scooby Gang and how the Scooby Gang... Oh, wait, no, it really did have 5 members. So there, you have the exact number of people.
Yeah, no.
Dibs on Daphne. I call Daphne. I love her color scheme. Daphne, mine.
But while those two are arguing, and somehow Zana's multitasking, all 3 of you do come to the realization that if Stefan were to keep a computer anywhere, it would probably be over where he keeps the rest of his storage, all of his other technological devices and everything. So you begin looking over at the various lockers. And as you are looking over there, you notice something you haven't really paid much attention to before, which is that there's a very thin indentation on the wall.
Something I never paid attention to, but now I'm noticing. Look at that thin indentation on the wall, guys.
Whoa, I see that. A thin indentation.
Very thin.
We've been down here quite a few times now, right? How
Yeah.
have none of us realized that?
I don't know.
There's a lot of us.
Yeah.
I've been busy, like sleeping while I was here.
Listen, and it's quite the obvious indentation. There must be something here.
And after you all continue to sass the wall, eventually you open up one of the lockers and you realize that there is a keypad. Snow, on the letter that Johan left you, he left you a 4-digit code that made absolutely no sense to you. But after punching in the numbers onto the keypad, the wall begins to move, and it sinks in and then parts, revealing an entire 6-monitor computer system.
Oh, well, fine, Stefan. Just hiding this back here.
Nerd lab.
The man assembles and disassembles rifles for fun.
Nerd.
Blindfolded.
You've seen him
So a
blindfolded?
try hard nerd.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see if there's a place to put this.
That hole over there?
It's not going to be a hole. It's going to be more like a slot. I think that's for, I don't know, a hole?
I think that might be the hole we're talking about.
Oh, you mean this hole?
Yeah.
And you push in the floppy disk. And as the computer boots up and begins reading the data, you see that all of the monitors begin flashing on, and you are presented with this desktop. It is incredibly neat and organized. In fact, there is nothing actually on the desktop itself. Everything is navigated through these subfolders, except for now 2 things. You see that the floppy disk pops up, and there seems to be a video.
It's his background.
It's just him in shorts sitting on a beach. She was like, yep, whatever.
Yeah, it is whatever your personal headcanon is.
No, it is a slideshow. There's dog. There's him.
There's more.
We're all just sitting here watching it.
I try and click on the inserted file.
Okay, so you attempt to click on the floppy disk. It opens up and you see hundreds of files. Most of these are individual messages, but the problem is as you're kind of parsing through all of them, a number of them are garbled, like completely unreadable. It makes absolutely no sense. But a few of them, the more recent ones actually, seem to be coming through in plain text. The problem is while they are not encrypted, they seem to be encoded. One of the first messages you see that is actually readable is as follows. Make sure your agents, General, understand the importance of Operation Cloud Kill. Eliminating the target is of the utmost importance. Need I remind you that the resurgence of Jormungandr is predicated on the calling of their competition, and only then can the coalescence of the subconscious finally occur at Cerebrum.
Cerebrum. It sounds like a place.
That is word salad.
Well, some of that's medical. Cerebrum, brain, head.
Yeah, that's word salad, Snow. Have you ever seen a word salad?
I've eaten a word salad. It's not that good. Well, coalescence is something coming together.
I think the, what was it? The, Operation Cloud Kill, eliminating the target, might be referring to, Den.
Yeah.
Specifically?
I mean,
That could be bad.
Does
Yeah.
have this whole storm cloud gimmick.
Yeah, but didn't we figure out that they were using the fake
yes, but that was-
occurrences to kill people?
No, well, yes, but also to get all the player characters and stuff on board and helping kill the nature spirits.
Maybe the target isn't Cloud Kill. Maybe the target is something else.
Well, right, that's what I'm saying. They were kind of using their fake bird as a smoke screen to eliminate people all throughout Arveldom, weren't they? So maybe these messages are referring to who the next target is.
Who's this Jormungandr?
What if we reverse the letters?
Rdagamagund?
Rdagamagund. Maybe.
No. Jormungandr is the world snake from Norse mythology.
Oh.
Jormungand?
Yeah. I
They
mean,
just added an
I guess so. Maybe the person who wrote this is illiterate.
That could be.
The coalescence of the subconscious finally occur at Cerebrum.
I mean, I don't mean to be a grammar Nazi here, but subconscious and cerebrum shouldn't be capitalized.
Is that the computer system? Cerebrum being like the brain of the computer?
But why would subconscious be
Well, I don't know.
capitalized? Maybe that's also a typo. Draken could be right. Whoever wrote this is illiterate.
Can I?
Wait, I saw this in a movie once. Where they took the letters of the capitals and they, made them into a thing.
There's a lot of capital letters. I guess we could.
I absolutely did not do that, but I'm interested to see what it spells.
It spells gibberish.
I see
What?
MGOC.
Oh, wait, what if you decoded that gibberish and rearranged the letters?
All right.
It
MGOC.
doesn't spell anything by the way.
ENI.
I'm really
J.
interested to see what would happen, though.
All right. So we all stare at this screen for a while, I'm assuming.
Yeah, absolutely.
Is anyone good at, decoding messages?
I looked at Draken.
What do you mean? Why are you looking at me?
Well,
What do you mean by decoding, by the way? Like, they're using code words. I don't know what these code words are in reference to.
I watched a documentary the one time when I was sitting in my computer, and they were talking about how like decoding and stuff, and even like how they figured out use like clues and stuff throughout the text to figure out what the code words were referring to.
Tom, I'm going to stop you right there. None of us are that smart.
Wait a second. Wait, you're right. None of us are that smart. I definitely don't think Roland has that type of brain capacity to read every single one of these conversations and decode it. So obviously these might be a little bit more simpler than we're thinking.
I mean, true, but unless you know what they are, you need to be really smart to crack the code.
Wait, we don't need to crack the code. We have the code already cracked. She's looking at Snow and smiling.
Snow, you already cracked the code? You're a super genius?
Hold on. Now, let me think about this. I got nothing. No. Listen, I said don't call me. I'll call you.
So call him. Come up, go up to the gate and say, General Roland is expecting me for our date. And as soon as they notify him, he'll come running. We dress you up in that I'll be your wing girl. And then we just, take him out to a nice restaurant and casually
if
bring
it's a
up
date, do you think that he wants a wing girl?
You're right. Double date. She looks at the options in the room.
There are 3 other guys currently in the room.
I'm just saying.
All right, listen, if we want information out of Roland, I don't know. Just think about it. What happened? What about that one NPC that his head, wait, no, I took out the spine.
Wait, don't they have recording devices?
Pictures, I think. They did really fancy slideshow when we were in there.
I saw something adjacent to a tape recorder before, right?
Yeah, I mean, they've got ways of recording speech.
Yeah, they have radio.
We could get a confession.
Okay. Well, what about the rest of these messages?
Well, they look like they're buzzy.
That's a
well,
way
who's the target, right? So if they're trying to target somebody,
maybe it's referring to like a previous conversation.
That could be talking about the nature spirits like Tama was talking about, or Den.
But at some point they're gonna have to, if this is how they're corresponding, she would have had to have mentioned who the target is at some point.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So we have to just find a way to de-encrypt all of the other messages.
Yeah, does any of us know how to do that?
Okay, so we need someone who is smart, techie, familiar with Erveldum technology, hates the government, willing to ally themselves with the Out Guild, and is in a safe, remote location.
You just see Snow's head just slowly lifting up as he says that. Hey, Draken.
Yeah.
You remember you're gonna... Hold on, Draken, I need you to do me a big favor here.
Okay.
Just get on your knees really quick.
Why would I do that?
Just get on your knees really quick and thank me for saving Mateo Vasquez.
The murderer?
Yes.
How's the murderer gonna help us?
He's smart. He's Dr. Vasquez's kid who programmed a bunch of robots.
Oh, and he's familiar with the technology, yeah.
He definitely doesn't like the government here, and we do have him currently at a safe remote location.
Oh.
Yeah, we helped him kind of escape.
Yeah, Draken, as I said, on your knees, worm.
No.
Oh, that's really awkward.
That's a little oppressive.
Yeah, a little uncalled for.
Sorry, it's that other personality.
Yeah, sure. Use whatever excuse you want.
So, we have a way to get to Mateo Vasquez?
Well, there was a shack that's outside of the city, if I remember correctly, but...
I thought it was a cave.
I thought it was a shack, so that's probably...
Is it a shack in a cave?
That could be it.
Maybe they did build a shack in the cave.
I mean,
it would make it a little more homey.
It would be a nice place to build a shack.
Yeah, I mean, it would make the cave a little nicer.
So,
yeah,
Mateo Vasquez. And wait, we're missing one piece of the puzzle. We have the evidence. We can get to the evidence. How do we physically have the evidence? How do we get from point A to point B?
The hand motions are losing me here. What do you mean?
I mean, we have this floppy disk that we need a computer to access, and there's encrypted stuff.
Print it,
Say
right?
With what
printing press?
Wait, what? No, Mateo probably has technology there to decrypt it.
Oh, he'll probably love printing flyers to share around the city. This man.
Oh, you mean once we decrypt it, you want to make, like, wartime propaganda pamphlets?
I want to print physical evidence.
Yes, wartime propaganda.
That's what
Great
everybody's
plan.
been asking for, physical evidence.
Yeah, that's fair.
All right.
So I guess we've got 2 avenues to explore. Snow's gonna meet up with the general and maybe question him, and we need a crew to go take this to Mateo.
Yeah, I could do that. I could do that. I got a plan. I have an idea.
Need a wing woman?
I don't think so. I have a wing woman.
You have a wing woman?
She just doesn't know it yet.
Is it little black dressed? Are you gonna ask Crystal?
No. I think it's like...
You don't have that many female friends, no?
Wow, okay.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I thought I was your wing woman for a little bit. I can fly.
I think I need you to work your magic with Mateo Vasquez.
Okay. She squints and nods her head, a little bit unsure of how her magic works.
Just be nice to him and just, full anti-government. Just go that whole route. He'll be happy.
You see her smile widely. Oh, yeah.
Snow, are you really gonna go meet the person who almost killed you by yourself?
Yeah, Wilson, could you meet me by the tree?
The tree?
Yeah.
There's a lot of trees.
The
yeah,
tree.
that's what I'm saying. There's a lot of trees.
The big tree, the giant tree, the nuke, Saruk, okay?
Oh, yeah. Why do you need me to
And just
meet
stay
you?
out of sight for a little bit.
Stay out
Yeah, I got a
of
plan.
sight.
I get
Okay.
to use this spell finally. And she just maniacally rubs her hands
I don't
together.
like the way this is happening right now, but yeah, I'll meet you there. You need me to prepare anything?
Yeah, could you let the queen know I'm gonna pay her a visit with a gift?
I don't know what that means, but yes.
It's not
sure.
a what, it's a who.
I'm just gonna stop asking questions, and I'm gonna. All right, guys, I'll see you all later. Sounds like you all have fun things planned. I'm just gonna head out.
Bye, Wilson.
So I've never met this Mateo person.
Neither have I.
I met him once.
I don't know where he is.
So I guess you're taking us to him, huh?
Sure. Last time he met me, it was fine. He only tried to kill me with 3 iron golems. I'm sure we'll get along great.
I gave all of his androids, rubber ducks. Oh.
Gave them what?
All of the robots were given rubber ducks.
How long ago was that?
However long I was gone. That was day of.
Oh, no.
Oh, yes.
Okay, well, ladies and gentlemen, if we can't be on our way, we've got a bit of the... It's going to take us a little while to get there.
You got an AIDS situation going on. It's a pandemic.
What?
Yeah, artificially intelligent ducks.
Oh. Okay. I didn't know that's what that standard for.
Yeah, what did you think it standed for?
I don't know. I didn't think it stood at all.
Oh, well,
Wouldn't it be automatic initializing ducks
what are they initializing?
themselves?
Well, I'm just going to make sure that I keep this with me. And I take the floppy disk out.
Cool.
Copy that onto the computer just so it has.
What do you think that loading bar has been doing this whole time?
Yeah, these computers are slow.
Yeah.
But I don't mean to point out things that were self-obvious and already only mentioned once, but there were 2 things on the desktop.
What?
Yeah. There was the file that we needed to access, and it looks like there's a video recording.
Are we... I don't know what kind of video that is.
Well, hit play.
Okay.
Let your curiosity kind of guide you at this point.
I'm gonna let Dragon's curiosity, guide us.
I mean,
We
it
can all
was my
blame him if it's
curiosity.
weird.
I'm incredibly nosy. You can't just, give me access to a secret government agent's computer files and not expect me to poke around.
You're the kind of person that if you say, don't look at this, you completely look at it.
Well, you can't instruct me to do something and then expect me, it's just blatantly putting it out in the open.
He was told not to go into that one facility part.
And that is the very first thing I did.
I
To be
know.
fair, that's what I was going to do anyway as well.
rude.
Yeah.
And he clicks the video. And it seems as if it is a video of Stefan. But he is dressed head to toe in his regular Inquisitor gray cloak. And it seems as if he is currently in the underwater cave, which you are all familiar with, where the green portal is.
All right, well, this is exactly where Snow told me that it would be, and absolutely, this is where I found it. I'm not particularly sure as to what it is or where it goes, as there wasn't supposed to be anywhere to leave the floor from here.
And you just see as it cuts. And the next thing you see is that it flashes to somewhere inside a dark green metallic facility.
Oh my gosh, he made us vlogs.
I've been investigating the facilities here, and it is incredibly alarming. This is absolutely some sort of liminal space that is not supposed to exist. Almost like a different pocket dimension of sorts. The problem being is, it seems as if once you enter into this specific facility, there are multiple portals to varying and different locations. If you're receiving this message, it may be because I am stuck in said facility. While it wasn't too difficult to get into, once you're there, it's a little bit harder to leave. Even though there are ample opportunities and places to go. But I will say, this location is almost like a secondary world tree. There wasn't ever supposed to be another location that branched out to all floors, but it seems as if someone very sloppily mimicked the behavior of the pre-existing network and structure and utilized it to make their own underground highway. I'm not quite sure what they're trafficking, but there have been large movements and a number of players here as well. Though I haven't really been able to communicate with any of them. All I can say is, outside of the facility, the entire base is underwater. It is very heavily guarded. If you all make your way to the 20th floor, you'll be able to find some underwater breathing devices, some forms of transportation that will allow you to move very quickly underwater, and most importantly, a few items which will enable you to disable the aforementioned security of the building. But there are regular patrols, numerous guards, and it is incredibly difficult to find your way around here. The entire structure is like a maze. It may even be changing. I'll see what I can find. But, if you don't hear back from me, perhaps come and find me.
And that's where it ends.
Great.
Whoa. Well, that is...
Good thing I clicked the video!
I was gonna do it. Jeez.
Part of me feels like you just honestly either weren't paying attention or forgot.
You know what? That's on me. I do forget a lot of things.
That's okay. That's why we're all here as a collective group.
So did any of you hear what he said about players being down there?
Yeah, Snow furrows her brow and is just kind of thinking for a moment.
If Camille is messing with their nerve gear and taking control of their subconscious, their, what was it called?
I was about to say, it's really strange because we haven't heard any other reports of anyone else seeing anything like this yet. So if there are other players down there, you would expect it to have been on guild message boards.
Yeah, except for I don't. Because I don't think those players are in their conscious mind.
Right, I'm saying that corroborates your point. But also, wouldn't it kind of also explain the fact that a lot of people have been going missing?
Yeah.
I mean, remember, like, there was an entire town on floor 5, Yenamut, I think, right? And didn't the entire population go missing? Like, there were over, 2-3 dozen NPCs there. And not to mention, I've been hearing rumors that players have been going missing in that area. I thought it was due to the queen interfering, but maybe it has something to do with this.
Oh, shoot. We sent a team down there to investigate.
Yeah, we did.
I'm gonna try and message them right now.
Who do you message?
I messaged Crystal. You still alive?
Oh, hi, Azana. Yeah, everything's going good. It's been a while since I've heard from you. How's everything on your end?
We actually had a successful mission.
Oh, that's surprising. I really didn't have much hope for you guys, honestly. I don't know how Snow gets anything done.
I know, right? Just wanted to make sure you were alive. XOXO heart.
Yep, all good. See ya.
Alright, so at least our team isn't missing in that area yet. We have Mateo and a date.
I think what we need to do is we need to focus on getting the nature spirits on our side. Because at the very least, if we have players going missing, they can be guardians over players. And we can also, ruin Camille's chances of being elected Prime Chancellor of the Senate. I don't know what this government's titles are, honestly.
I mean, she's going for something that technically doesn't exist. It's just trying to be a one person for everything.
President.
Oh, she wants to be a dictator.
Because it's from what Stefan was saying. It's meant to be like a bunch of people, and she's like, nah, I just want to be the only person.
Yeah.
Yeah, and she seems to be controlling other people with these little chip things. Very concerning.
Okay, so you had Wilson go talk with the Queen, but it sounds like we've got to go see Mateo. I got a car lined up for us.
Sweet. What kind of car?
The one that can drive through 3 feet of snow.
Oh, wow. That
Yeah.
kind of car.
Yeah, the kind of car that allows us to actually get from point A to point B instead of getting stuck in the middle of the road. Or non-existent road.
Can I drive?
Can you drive?
I've driven before, yes.
And you've driven a car in this game?
Well, no. I've driven...
Okay, let me point this out. If you break this car in the middle of the snowy tundra, we have no means of, besides teleportation, getting out of that location and getting to where we need to go. So on a scale of 1 to 10, how confident are you?
Fine, I'll call shotgun.
Alrighty, sounds good.
Can I make grilled cheese before we leave?
What do you... I don't care, sure.
I'm hungry. Do you want a grilled cheese?
No, I want to get to where we're supposed to be going.
Okay, we're going right now? We're not going to take
I'm sorry, did you have something better to do?
I wanted to make a grilled cheese. I'm hungry.
Just eat your rations on the way. You'll be fine.
I don't like my ration.
It's bacon. It's basically just dried bacon.
It's bacon. It's not real.
None of this is real.
So neither is the grilled cheese.
I chew on my bacon as I walk to the car.
Yeah, everything just tastes like chicken.
That is unfortunate.
I do make sure to grab the floppy disk.
So you take your floppy disk and you begin heading your way to Mateo Vasquez. Real quick, we'll catch up with Snow because I want to know what she has planned.
I've got this. I've been plotting this since my emotional fiasco from last session. But listen, okay. So, here's the deal. I'm alone, right? Everyone's left.
Yeah,
Perfect. Little black dress time. Let's go.
In a fashion that would allow us all.
All right, little black dress time.
Okay.
Except, I'm in Aurora form, so I don't even have to just snap my fingers.
You manipulate your witching gown to appear as any cosmetic appearance you like.
Yes. It's just attractive. That is the definition of the dress.
So you just think of attractive little black dress. Audience at home, whatever that is in your imagination, it's exactly what she's wearing.
Anywho, so I have a date with Destiny, correct?
That is what I named the episode.
All right, I'll make this happen. So, GM.
Mm-hmm.
What time is it in game?
6 p.m.
Okay, perfect. All right. You said 7. It'll take me a little while to get over there. I'll make my way.
Sure.
Give him a call.
Call?
Ring the doorbell.
Yeah, sure.
Go up to
you make your way back to the front guard station, and there is a very different guard because the last one had like a moldy sandwich and was like poisoned.
Oh, that is really unfortunate, ain't it? Okay. So
there's actually a female guard at the station right now. And she kind of just like looks you up and down quizzically.
May I help you?
Hi, yes. I'm actually here to see General... Shoot.
I don't think there is a General Shoot at this location.
I just got to... Yeah, General Roland.
Oh, well, we do have... He is here. Is he expecting you?
Yes, we have a date.
Roll diplomacy, because while you are telling the truth, it is an unbelievable truth to this individual.
Okay. My diplomacy is amazing. I rolled a 3.
In Aurora form?
I rolled a 3, but I have a 16 in diplomacy.
Okay.
Oh, wait, you're right.
Aurora form, not
Hold
your
on.
bard.
It's fine. It'll be a 13.
Ma'am, I'm gonna have to ask you to walk along. This is a official Airveldum military compound. Only individuals with the highest clearance are permitted access to this, and I can't just... is there a message you would like me to pass along? Or throw in the trash?
She puts her hands against, she leans against her arm towards the glass a little. Let me explain something to you. If you don't contact General Roland and let him know that I'm here, there might be a problem for you on your end. Just contact him, please.
Roll Intimidate.
All right.
Hopefully you have more ranks in Intimidate. Or roll better, because you rolled a 3 last time.
Yeah,
That's not
well,
pretty good.
I rolled a 17, and it'll be a 28.
Well, I guess reaching out can't hurt.
And you see as she picks up a radio.
General Roland, there's a woman in a black dress who didn't mention a name, and she said she's here to go on a date with you. Go on a date? I've been going on a date in the 25 years of my military service. Who is this individual? I don't know. I didn't get it. Man, who are you?
Just say she's beautiful beyond measure. I'm really playing this up here. Beautiful beyond measure. It's Snow.
She said she's beautiful beyond measure? That doesn't sound like a name. Does Snow mean anything to you? My one true love is here. Oh, splendid. Yes, I was waiting for her beckoning call. I'll be right down.
Yeah, okay. I was hoping we didn't have to, use names too much, but okay.
The woman behind the counter is just glaring at you quizzically.
Yes?
No.
And she just sits down and just continues to stare at you. Doesn't say anything. Just head cocked a little to the right, and quizzically looking, trying to calculate the current set of circumstances, but by all accounts, it doesn't add up.
By all accounts, it doesn't make sense.
And after a few moments, the doors open and a fully decorated General Roland appears before you. He seems to have gotten a completely different military outfit, but wearing the exactly identical to before the fight, even though after the fight, his previous one was completely destroyed.
I would hope so, because that outfit was completely destroyed.
But it looks identical. He just has 20 of these hanging up in his closet.
Huh. Wow. All right. That's fine. We'll work with it.
My love, I am so glad that you have contacted me.
All right. Okay. Snow, you got this. Yes, my love. Come, we have to go on our date.
Oh, I know this wonderful Italian place down the street.
Oh, I have somewhere far, far better. It's a surprise.
Oh, surprises. Well, for you, my darling, I would lift the world.
Oh, don't tell me you hate them.
Oh, I absolutely abhor them, but that's perfectly fine.
Okay, wonderful.
It literally goes against my nature to partake in surprises, but against my better judgment, I am fully trusting in you.
Okay, right.
So, where are we going?
Okay, so she'll lead him away.
All right. You begin walking down the street.
From the garrison.
You don't answer his question, and you just kind of drag him along, and he begins following you.
So, how do you feel about a nice walk in the forest?
Oh, well, I find that highly implausible, seeing as we cut down all the forests around about 3 years ago. And the nearest forest is about an hour train ride away.
Roland, would you hold my hand?
Oh, absolutely, my darling.
Okay. As soon as he grabs her hand, she casts Greater Teleport.
How long does it take to cast that?
One standard action.
That's it?
Yeah.
No shot. It's that short.
Yes, it is. I'm looking at it right now.
That's insane.
Can I teleport us to the tree of Anuk Saruk?
Yeah, you can do that. That's allowed. All right. So you cast Greater Teleportation, and you feel as if the general is subconsciously resisting, but then something almost forces his will to go through with it.
Beautiful.
And both you and him and manifest right in front of the tree of Anuk Saruk in the middle of the forest.
All right, this way. I know it's a little cold, just brisk.
What just happened?
I just have so much to show you. Come, I'll explain.
We are... Come... Where we're in the... You did say you wanted to go on a walk in the woods, my darling. It looks as if we are here.
No. This isn't where I want to be. Follow me. Touch the tree. Touch.
Is this like a
touch the tree.
Couples bonding exercise?
Yes, it is.
Oh, sure. We can become one with nature and...
We touch the tree.
Lean into our more primal instincts.
Into the tree, GM.
And eventually, like, you and his hands meet, and they both touch the tree, and then you go through the portal of the Great Tree in Nixurk, and you are now in the World Tree.
All right.
Lavished dark wood and red carpets flowing downstairs.
All right. So, you are correct when you were saying this would be a surprise. We are touched a tree, and we're now in a building.
Yes. Just one more step. Just follow me. Just down the stairs. This way.
Okay. Is there a restaurant here?
There is a very nice place I would like to show you.
All right.
I just hope it's daytime.
Okay, and you begin walking your way down the stairs of the World Tree and exit the front doors.
What time of day is it?
It's nighttime. And as you exit the doors, you see that Wilson's there.
So you asked me to meet you here?
Oh, hey, Wilson. This is my date, General Roland.
I see you have provided for us an escort to the restaurant.
Yes! Just this way. Isn't this nice and lovely in the evening in the woods? Heading to a very thematic restaurant at the top of that mountain.
Where is the restaurant? There's nothing but woods for miles. I don't see any building. I can see a mountain off in it. That would take like 3 hours to get to.
Roland, just trust me. It'll be worth it. I promise.
You're right, darling. It is about the journey, not the destination.
Exactly.
So, our chauffeur here, I'm assuming he has a carriage?
Hey, Wilson.
Where do you want me to pull a carriage out of, Snow?
Did you tell?
I didn't manifest one.
She kind of like shimmies away from Roland. 1 second. While I scold our chauffeur.
Yes, please do. Make sure he's on top of his thing.
Oh, yes, of course. Wilson.
What do you want?
Did you tell Her Majesty?
Well, I mean, I didn't get to her directly, like your date very astutely pointed out. It's like a 3-hour journey there. I can only teleport so many times a day, so...
Wilson, you can teleport to the castle. We have that as an option.
But then I teleport back to the tree, and then it's like...
Wilson.
Well, I met the guards that were stationed here.
And?
Well, I told them to deliver a message to Her Majesty that you wanted to see her.
No, okay. You know what? That also works, I guess.
Well, I didn't know exactly what you wanted me to tell her.
I don't think I have any glamour spells, Wilson.
Glamour? What are you trying to glamorize?
All right, Wilson, listen. She kind of like shimmies away a little bit further. I'm planning on presenting Roland to the Queen. You know how I hate Camille with a burning passion.
Sure, I guess we all do, right?
Yeah,
I don't. She really seems under your skin more so than other people.
Listen, I'm putting all my eggs in the Queen basket.
What does that mean?
I'm empowering the Queen to fight Camille.
So you're just gonna try and pit 2 game moderators up against one another and hope yours comes out on top?
Yes, I put all my chips in this basket. All the eggs in this basket, all the chips on the table.
Oh, okay.
But also,
is that what you want me to tell her?
That would probably work. But also, can you teleport there?
Well, sure. Oh no, I left the carriage around the mountain.
We'll see
have
you in 15 minutes.
15 minutes?
That's how fast it takes. That's the horses. The Queen's horses?
Well, yeah, but I gotta deliver the message too. I think they gotta have a whole conversation here, so you don't want to rush these diplomatic matters.
You're right. All right. Okay.
I'll see you when I get back.
All right.
What an insolent chauffeur. Honestly, you could have just had one of my men escort us. We would have had a very lovely carriage ride through the forest.
I think you'll really thoroughly enjoy the carriage ride once the carriage gets here. But speaking of which, Roland, how are you?
Roll a perception check.
In pain. That is a 15.
You notice that he seems to have a smile on his face and seems to be very much enjoying the time with you, especially now as the other individual has left. You sense that that peon was irking him, but you do sense a mild discomfort.
Roland, I hate to bother you about this, but is everything okay?
No. Everything's fine. And you see as he scratches the back of his head a little.
Anyways, my darling, while we are waiting for your chauffeur, why don't we go and enjoy the flora?
Of course. Do you have an itch back there?
But a mild irritation, potentially due to the pollination and the new environment.
I see. Do you want me to take a look? I actually have some medical training. I can make sure there's no rashes or any ill health affecting you.
Oh, no, I wouldn't want to bother you, my darling, with such things.
I wouldn't be bothered in the slightest.
So, how has your day been? We've been only separated but for a few hours, but it feels like an eternity.
Certainly. It's been very long and hard. My shoulders are aching after all that exercise today.
Let me
Oh, yes.
massage them.
Yes, she's grimacing so much.
And with that, I think we're going to cut
Thank God.
to the other crew.
Thank God.
So you guys are making your way in this somewhat all-terrain insulated vehicle. It's got like 6 wheels. They're like absolutely massive. And it seems very well insulated and well heated in the inside. And Draken seems to just be like chugging through the snow.
All right, kids, we're almost there. Snow had him stored away in one of these caves, I believe.
Yeah, is it a cave or a shack or a shack in a cave?
A shack in a cave. Just don't try shacking in the cave.
And you see as he pulls in to this relatively large opening, but it seems almost pitch black, but he turns on his high beams and begin driving your way through, till eventually you do see a light off in the distance.
Oh, either that's fire or that's fire from a shack.
I think they've got electricity and everything. He made his own generator.
Oh my gosh. I see it now as we're coming closer.
And you do pull up, and it seems as if there is... It definitely wouldn't be classified as a shack. It is almost an entire metal underground laboratory. And you can see through the glass panes that there seems to be an individual diligently working, and the light emanating is actually coming from 3 beams that are vertically standing in the center of the facility.
Oh man, he's got beacons in a cave?
Listen, I don't know what he's been up to. I haven't checked on him in like 3 months or something.
Oh my gosh, has he been here alone?
I think Clyde and Selena, check on him and, he gets routine food deliveries or something, but...
Oh, thank God. Yeah, no, putting someone alone for that long, imagine what would happen to Daniel if we just put him in a cave with all his trinkets. He would lose touch with humanity.
I'm pretty sure this individual has already lost touch with humanity.
Oh, well, I guess I know what to expect.
He's got a very one-track mind.
And what track is that on? Robots?
A robot rebellion of the governmental state so that he can throw it into anarchy and overthrow the individuals who murdered his father?
Sounds good. I can work with this.
And you hop out of the car and you begin making your way in.
Tama, you seem a little quiet. Are you nervous to meet a new person?
No, there just hasn't been much to talk about. We're going to visit this person and, that's the objective, and there hasn't been anything else, really. But snow, and then darkness.
You don't have
and then
any opinions?
Lights.
What's going on?
Well, I don't really know a whole lot about the situation, though Drake did just give quite the elaborate backstory for this character.
I feel like you need to be caught up to speed,
Yeah, that's a lot of useful information that I didn't know, and quite extensive.
I like to synopsize things that I feel like individuals may have missed, seeing as this happened a long time ago.
Well, where's the door on this place?
And you begin walking, and you see as just the walls part as you get closer.
Oh. Huh. Mateo! Hi!
And you...
I come bearing gifts.
As you begin walking in, you can see that the beacons, as you called them, seem to be more like Tesla coils, and the light emanating is from arcs of electricity, which are being generated by these devices. And you see the individual working at a bench off in the corner.
Oh, wow. Very sciencey.
Can I roll a perception check for the area?
Sure.
I also would like to do so. 30 even.
18.
Tama, you notice that this place is in an ordered state of disarray. Everything seems confined to its own area, but in that area it is very strewn about. things are laid out on the floor, but they seem to be like grouped into piles. Like the individual doesn't bother putting things away because he's immediately going to access them again. So he just leaves everything laid out on the floor. And you're having to step around nuts and bolts and giant slabs of metal and various welding equipment and circuitry in order to just get to this person. Meanwhile, Zana, you notice off in the distance that of a psychopath's corkboard where he just has lines and strings and newspaper clippings all thrown up on this wall.
Oh, wow.
With a giant red circle around Camille Lysimus.
Well, it seems like we're going to the right person. Mateo! Hi!
Buenos noches. If you do not have something for me, please leave.
Oh, I have something for you. Something to bring Camille Lysimus down to her knees and in the ground.
That's chaos, then. Please share with me.
I pull out of my inventory the floppy disk. This contains encrypted information that will lead to the downfall of Camille Lysimus, as well as maybe society as we know it.
If it is encrypted, how do you know that it will bring her downfall?
Because we've already read some of the messages that aren't encrypted, and it seems to have the information we're looking for.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I thought you would be happy. I was told you're the person who hates Camille the most. I mean, besides Snow. We have her...
no. I hate her more than Snow. It's very easy.
Well, these are correspondence between Camille Lysimus and General Roland. So, I mean, if you're interested in that...
Okay.
Yeah?
Pause. Un momento.
Uh-huh.
See, I don't know you.
Yeah, you
You just walked in here and start talking to me about overthrowing the government. And while that is a topic I am very on board, how about we start with this? Buenos noches. Hello, my name is Mateo. And you are?
Buenos noches. My name is Zana. This is Alistair.
I'm Tama.
Okay, great.
You already know our friend Drake.
See, he's an asshole.
See.
So, what you bring me this disc why?
Because we're told you're the best. And judging from what I see here, we were told correctly. And because if there's anyone that could help us destroy the government, and especially Camille, it would probably be someone as intelligent as you.
Okay, listen, I don't need you to flatter me. Just give me the disc.
Don't break it. He just goes smack.
Okay. Ground rules.
Also, thank you.
You're welcome. Ground rules. Don't touch anything. Don't look at anything. You break it. You literally can't replace it because it is all handmade by me. So, stand there and wait.
Do you want to have warm grilled cheese? I saved you one.
Wait. Okay. I'm going to ignore the last comment.
Then he just walks over to a computer system and inserts the floppy disk.
I eat the grilled cheese. I went through the trouble of saving and everything. I thought everybody liked grilled cheese.
Like I said, he's a little detached from humanity. Very one-track mind. Sorry about that.
I just watched what he's doing on the computer.
You see as he boots it up, and he is furiously typing away at the keyboard. And after a little while, he begins extrapolating information based off of the already decrypted message and is using that to reverse engineer various different words, phrases, and letters throughout all of the other messages. And it takes a while. It is a very slow process. You're there for about another half an hour. But eventually, you see that the most recent messages become unencrypted. The rest is still a work in progress, but you can read 2 more pieces of information. They seem to be very, very recent. As in, they happened today, since you guys have left. The next message is as follows. General, I do not like to be kept waiting without confirmation. Is everyone assigned to Operation Cloudkill prepared to continue to the next phase? What is taking so long? The final message. General, if you fail to comply, I will be forced to terminate our agreement and repossess my proprietary technology. End of transmission.
General Roland is on a date right now. He can't reply. She's becoming more suspicious.
Whoever this is that is corresponding with your general, it does appear as if they are very displeased. And the last message would indicate that they are probably going to get the Abjurers involved quite shortly. But then again, General Roland is in charge of the Abjurers, so...
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Are you sure we can't access any of the farther data back?
I'm trying to. You just read the two most recent messages. This is a work in progress.
Well, congratulations on the progress. Good work. I continue to watch silently.
Sure. Eventually, another message does decrypt. A number of them go through talking about various thresholds of individuals who are assigned to specific tasks and everything. They constantly mention the subconscious is growing, but the thing that you are most interested in, which is the target of Operation Cloudkill, you find that this has been planned for the past couple of weeks. In fact, it started with the smoke screen, which was going around. It was, as Tama already figured out, to inspire the players to actually take out the nature spirits themselves. That's what Camille was attempting to stir everyone to do. And this is all supposed to be culminating tomorrow.
Oh, shoot.
The first target being the Fulgur Orn, as they refer to him as. The second target being the Ignis Ursa. And the third target being the Gallum Kete.
They're planning on striking tomorrow. That's tomorrow's day.
That doesn't give us a whole lot of time.
Gee, you think?
We really should probably get in contact with, Dan.
And just about everyone.
Yes, but also we gotta warn, because we still would have to convince the player base where, but we also should have someone let the nature spirits know that they're in some really big danger.
All right, I can handle one of the two.
Pardon. Quick question.
Yes.
Why do we care?
Why?
See.
Because it's the goal of Camille, as well as we are friends with the Fulgur Orn, aka Den.
Okay.
Plus, also, the nature spirits
Also
hate her in the city a lot.
Okay, yes, see, but as you see, I have a problem here with a conflict of interest. Is I like the city, I just don't like her.
Uh-huh.
Yes, the city is muy bien, very good. Yes, I like the people, they're all very nice. Problem is just the entire governmental structure.
Yeah. And we think your entire governmental structure, led by Camille, is going to take over and completely eradicate the willpower of your people. Turn them into working zombies. She's already done this to other players. We have somebody on the inside.
Says who?
Says Stefan. We sent him investigate into a secret base, and it looks like they've been taking control of players. You think it's just players? Read those. What do you think that means?
Okay, so you're trying to say that she is doing...
She's using the commotion to grab targets, aka the players, in
Right.
order to grab their subconscious and make maybe like a localized subconscious grow?
So you think she's kidnapping people and brainwashing them?
Yes, actually we already have evidence of that. And the last one we found was a resident. They have these things on the back of their neck, technology that controls their mind. And if they think the wrong thoughts or do the wrong thing, they explode.
Alright, so, but if she's already capable of doing all of this, then why does it matter if the nature spirits are out of the way, and what is this Jormungandr?
I'm Jormungandr. Wait, Draken, what did you say that was?
What, that's the Norse mythology for the world snake?
The world snake?
Yeah.
Do you think maybe this connecting maze that changes is the world snake? That's where Stefan is. He's in a place that's different from the world tree. It's
Okay.
twisting, it's turning, it's changing, he said. Well, he didn't say those words, but I mean, think about it.
I guess it could be a location, but how would the building, though, then have competition if you read this sentence? Because it says the resurgence of Jormungandr is predicated on the calling of their competition.
Maybe competition between players and spirits? I mean, I'm just speculating, but seeing the players but not being able to communicate to them. I mean, that it kind of makes me think that she's getting a hold of players as well, considering players are going missing. I mean, just by players, I mean certain people.
Right, the people who are injected into this virtual reality.
Oh my gosh, he knows? Wait, you're self-aware?
But it is the simulation theory.
Yeah.
We are all in part of a simulation.
Yes, and our brains are outside of the simulation being controlled, and I think she's taking the subconscious of other people. I don't know. It makes sense. If they're walking around unable to communicate, maybe that's how they know all of our personal information we never entered in. They have access to our minds. If she knows how, oh my gosh, this could be way worse than I thought. But the question still stands. Why go after the nature spirits? What are they in her way for? What obstacle do they pose for her?
I mean, from what I've heard, the bear's kind of causing problems with mining operations.
Oh, the Volcanium. That's right. Mateo, I did want to give this to you. Have fun with that, champ.
And you see as Draken just pulls out from his inventory like a giant crate full of metal that just has classified written all over it.
Here you go, bud. Have a field day. This is proprietary. Don't ask where I got it.
So that's... Never mind.
Tama. I said don't ask.
I stopped.
See? Very good. We all know it is unspoken.
Wow, that is a lot.
So, yes, also, the snakes, they're kind of causing a problem for the city as well, and I'm guessing the whale is also making it so they can't really sail ships, so all the nature spirits kind of are keeping her from, progressing anything she wants to accomplish.
Progressing what? The snakes are in the sewers. Why does she need to be in the sewers? The Galankete is in the ocean, and he's not really bothering people who don't bother him.
Well, any shipping that she wants done isn't gonna happen because of the whale.
Wait, also, yeah, doesn't she have, like, a portal in the ocean where she kidnaps people from?
Oh.
But also, what exactly is... that's a good point, though. What are the snakes doing in the sewers? Do we remember what the reports were about?
I do not.
Well, I mean, I've heard that there's a lot of snakes issues going on in the sewers, and I think there might have been spilling out into the streets a little bit, too. But a lot of that's due to the fact that, the nature spirit that is a snake doesn't take too kindly with all the dumping into her area of guarding.
Oh yeah, they're like dumping waste into her bayou, her little area.
So I'm guessing the snakes are she's trying to use the snakes to prevent them from doing more dumping.
Yeah, but not really a reason to wage war. I feel like she's causing this mass conflict that's obviously going to happen tomorrow. There's an underlying reason we're not seeing, and I know it.
Well, thank you for bringing all of this to my attention. I feel like I have done what you have asked, so you may now go.
Do you have a printer?
Okay.
Something to print out the messages?
So you want me to give you a physical copy of the information?
Yes.
¿Por qué?
For what?
See why.
To prove what they're doing to the nature spirits. We're kind of friends with them.
Okay, I don't want to know. Honestly, I don't care. Sure.
And you see him do a few more things, and eventually there's just this absolutely giant machine, which looks basically like an automatic typewriter, which is going through, and it is making a physical copy of all of the correspondence.
Thank you.
And eventually you have like a stack of papers, like 3 inches thick.
All right. Now, can we copy these?
You want what?
No. We're good. Well, we're good.
Are you sure? I mean, you've already inconvenienced me. What is more?
I mean...
See, it is a lot. I have very limited resources here.
I'm sorry, man. We need to have physical evidence.
All right, fine. Very well. Be on your way then. If you have nothing else to provide or useful to give me, then be gone.
All right. Well, thank you for your help.
And with that,
Do we get the floppy disk back, or does he keep that?
he keeps that.
Oh, interesting.
He didn't offer it back to you.
Actually, I actually did want to give him something. I just thought of something. I'm guessing by what Draken gave you that you like to work with weird materials and stuff.
I need more resources to further my experiments.
We found this really weird material at the bottom of an ocean near that portal thing. You might be interested in it. He hands him the dagger.
He looks at it.
I'll see what I can do with it. Thank you.
Wow. Thanked Tama.
I mean, Tama did offer him something.
A little bit more valuable than a grilled cheese sandwich.
A half-eaten grilled cheese sandwich?
No, it was a half-warm.
Oh, half-warmed.
Just half-warm.
I feel like that's more insulting than it.
It's a full grilled cheese sandwich. It's just lukewarm.
Actually, I might port back to Puaz with this information. Our deadline is as close as we think it is, which is literally tomorrow. I need to get this information to a lot of people.
All right. So, I mean, what do you expect to do with this information?
I'm gonna share it with, I guess, some of the leaders of Puaz. Ooh, wonder if Akula is still there.
Are we sure that they'll believe that it's actually coming from, it's real?
I don't care if they believe or not. They're gonna believe it soon enough.
All right.
And as soon as we're done with them, we go to the nature spirits.
Sure. Sounds good.
With that, we're going to cut back over to Snow.
Yes. All right. Actually, that's really good right there. Yeah. Perfect. Oh, my shoulders haven't felt this limber in quite some time.
And eventually, Wilson does come back with the stark black carriage.
Wonderful. Ah, yes. Roland, my love. The carriage is here.
Wonderful. Took him long enough.
Oh, yeah, you have no idea.
A simple thank you would be nice.
Later, Wilson. She'll toss him a bread roll from her inventory.
This is a sign of affection.
It is the highest form of praise.
And you and Roland both enter into the back of the carriage.
Roland, I do hope I wasn't interrupting you at all. I know that this date was just it's so important to me. I'm so glad that you could come along.
I wouldn't miss it for the world, my darling. So pleased to be with you, but we should get to know each other more.
Of course. Ask me anything.
So, where are you from?
Small town. Pretty far from here. I don't think you would know the name.
Oh, please. I have done many survey missions all throughout the entirety of our region.
Albuquerque?
You never cease to disappoint me and constantly reveal new surprises. I would love to hear more about this. You seem quite talented. What is your profession? Where did you learn such a versatile skill set?
I'm a student of the healthcare industry. The Bureau of Medicine. Yes, that is the word.
They have one where you are from as well.
Yes, it's quite large, quite expansive over the entire nation.
Wonderful. That is what we aspire to. I'm glad we come from such similar backgrounds, but I've been rambling. Is there anything you would like to know?
Oh, Roland, just to be on the safe side, the restaurant we're going to has some requirements. Is there anything dangerous on your person I should be aware of?
What do you define as dangerous?
Something that could cause harm to you or I?
I mean, I never leave home without some form of self-protection.
Such as? You don't need to speak. You could just point in a general direction just in case, but I'd rather let them know, especially if it's something, well, you know how we became acquainted the other day with your, and she kind of gestures to the neck thing.
Oh, well, seeing as that was very expertly removed, I do no longer have that implant.
So tell me a bit how you became acquainted with our good friend, Camille. Just work buddies, or is there something more? Were you romantic in any way? Just the general stuff. I'm just trying.
Purely professional. We both strive to a common goal.
Oh, that sounds so interesting. I would love to know more.
Well, you see, in Erveldum there is a lot of bureaucracy, a lot of red tape, which prohibits things from very urgent matters from getting taken care of. While the overall system works fine enough as it is, both her and I believe that there are specific matters which should be attended to, and it would be better if there was less politicizing and more action.
I see. Oh, a fun question for you. This is a hypothetical. Just take it as you will. If you died and came back from the dead, what would you do? And what's cooler, vampires or werewolves?
There are a lot of very strange questions, my darling. I honestly haven't very much considered the thought of death and resurrection before. I assume that it would be a net zero gain, so it wouldn't prohibit me in any fashion. So long as it wasn't encumbering my actual goals and objectives, I suppose I would have no feelings on the matter. As far as the fictional characters which you have in reference to,
I'm a fan of fiction.
it is difficult to say, as each have their drawbacks and their benefits.
If you could meet a god right now, what would you say to him or her? I'm sorry, Quinn.
These are just such weird questions.
I'm doing this on purpose. I'm stalling. I would continue stalling.
Oh, you're just trying to stall?
But it also gives her some sort of insight. I'm trying to be careful about stuff because I don't know if there is anything else, and his way of answering that question about dangerous items made me a little sussy.
Sure.
If I was face to face with an omnipotent being, I would tell them that they failed and that they are squandering their power and that it may be time for a new world order.
Interesting. Very, very interesting. And she would continue with this sort of questioning. I don't know how long you want to go with it.
No, that's fine. Eventually, within a very short period of time, especially you make casual conversation, stalling out the entirety of the trip, and your carriage does arrive at Castle Rimadol.
Beautiful. We're there. She gets out, very familiar with the place.
Oh, what a lovely establishment you have found. Certainly this will be a night to remember.
Yes. Roland, would you mind for a moment if you could just... She starts, walking towards the building. Are you feeling tired at all from the trip? I still have to speak with the chef here to get everything prepared.
Not in the slightest, my darling. Why don't I join you so we can make accommodations?
And he begins exiting the carriage, but as you both are walking through the courtyard, the front door is actually opened, and you are greeted by Dorian.
Ah, my Duchess Snow, it is such a pleasure to see you again. Thank you for sending your compatriot to inform us of the situation.
Of course! Dorian, is there anything else I can do to help you prepare in any way?
I will say that the delivered message was mildly confusing to Her Majesty, and that your intentions are not quite clear.
Right.
I feel like it should be fairly simple. We have a table for two at your restaurant.
Dorian, do you happen to have an outfit that's more appropriate for this evening? She gestures to his outfit, hoping he somehow picks up she needs some time to stall.
Ah, yes. Perhaps, sir, we could get you fitted into a more relaxing and finer suit.
I feel perfectly fine in my military vestments.
She grabs on his arm, runs her fingers up it, feeling like the two-finger walk. Roland, please. For me?
Fine. I will get into a more relaxed attire for this evening's festivities.
Oh, perfect. Right this way then, sir. We will take you to one of our many dressing rooms.
Okay. So he gets let off, I'm assuming. She books it.
Okay.
Running straight for the throne room.
Okay. The throne room is pretty much like this. You enter through the front doors and you're in the main entrance hall.
Perfect. She just runs in.
Dorian escorts Roland up the stairs to the second floor where all the bedrooms are.
Beautiful. I'm in, babe. All right? Just in. I'm walking in.
The queen looks at you, tapping her fingers on the throne.
You!
And what are you plotting?
And I think that is where we're going to end this week's episode of the Odd Campaign.
I got plans. You.
Alrighty, everyone. Thank you for listening to this week's episode of the Odd Campaign.
Hold on, Quinn. I'll take it from here. All right, Foundlings, thank you so much for listening to this week's episode of Sword Art Online Odd. We are so glad that you would join us on this extremely exciting, extremely frustrating episode, but it was still a lot of fun and, romance. That's the way it should be at all times. Make love, not combat. Yeah. So we want to give a big thank you and shout out to Michael Gelfi with Michael Gelfi Studios, Yvonne Dutch, and also Epidemic Sounds and Monument Studios for allowing us to use music and ambiance in today's episode with also, like the generalized purchase of licenses. So see those in the description below. And if you're interested in using any of those soundscapes, consider supporting the artists who create them because they make amazing soundscapes and it's worth it. It's worth every penny setting the mood for you and for me because I really get into it when I have a really good background ambiance. So yeah. We hope you'll join us next week for another episode of Sword Art Online Odd.
Cool. So can I just get a bye from everyone real quick?
Bye.
Bye-bye.